Well, CapCut looks so simple but powerful. Let me show you around the workspace so you can start editing like a pro right from your PC. Click on create project. When you click on create project, this interface displays, and I'll be teaching you what this interface is meant for. All right, we can see them in different layers. This is a layer, this is a layer, this also is a layer, this is another layer, and this is another layer. Okay, so that we can learn this properly, let me import a video. So I just click on import. I'll click on this plus sign. Then I'll bring in a video, probably any video that I have worked on in the past. Let me bring in this video. Let me bring in another video. All right, so you can select as many videos as possible. And as you can see, these videos,
I used to be tired of.
They have different aspect ratio. This is a portrait aspect ratio. This is landscape. This is landscape, and this is also landscape. All right. So how do we go from here? If I want to start editing, I will just have to drag my video. I can select everything and drag, and I can also drag one after the other. Can you see? So this place, this particular place that I drag my video in, is called timeline. It's called timeline. So we have timeline, then we have, I can also drag this in. So this is a portrait video, while this is a landscape video. But unfortunately, it is the first video that you bring into the timeline that gets adjusted to the size of your workspace. For example, if I bring this portrait video in first, it will get adjusted. This output will be adjusted to the original video, and if I now bring any other video in, it will just work with the adjusted aspect ratio. Are you getting it? Okay, so let's assume I did not bring anything in yet, and I bring this in first. You can see that this is adjusted to the original video aspect ratio. Then if I now bring this later, you can see that this will not be adjusted to this particular video. So in most cases, you are required to keep your aspect ratio, and you can change aspect ratio here. You can change your aspect ratio here. We have a lot. For example, if I want to change this particular aspect ratio to the original size, I'll go to 9:16. Can you see? That is for portrait, and this is for landscape. All right. So, and we have a lot of tools. We have a lot of tools. We have the select tool, which is A on your keyboard. We have the split tool, which is Ctrl B, and you can set it to B. I actually set mine to B. I will tell you how to set your control keys. We have select forward, select right, rightward. Baby, are you okay? Select rightward. We have select rightward. So let me just hit on the. So if this is select forward, Then this is select right for. You can see that the keys are changing on the mouse. All right. We have, if I click on B, to bring the razor blade where I can cut anything I want to cut. I can cut anything I want to cut. Ctrl Z, because I am not cutting videos yet. I am just showing you the workspace. All right, so let us talk about the keys. So I'll just go to shortcuts, and you can actually change them here. Like I said, this is split, Ctrl B, but I am actually using B for mine. All right, so you can edit your keys here. Give it any letter you want. Give it any letter you want. Just hit your keyboard. For example, if I want my split to be C, I just hit on C, then I'll save it. So by the time I come here and I hit the C button on my keyboard, can you see? Can you see? The timelines are, by the time I hit C on my keyboard, it is already cutting the timeline. Cutting the videos on the timeline rather. Okay. All right. So that is that about the cutting keys. I'm just showing you around. And if I want to drop any of my keys, I'll just click on A on my keyboard. A. All right. So this is the timeline. And if I want to expand the timeline, I'll click on the plus button. If I want to shrink it, I'll click on the minus button. If this is working for you, let me know. If not, you just have to sort it out using the shortcut key. All right. Let us look at these particular aspects of our timeline. Let me drag another video over so we can add as many videos as possible on this timeline, and the timeline has no end. It has no end. Okay, so what is this for? Let me bring in an audio file. Let me bring in an audio file. So audio file, we only stay where audio file cannot stay where video files are. Audio files will always stay below. Okay, so let me explain better. This icon means, this particular icon that I'm pointing to, that my mouse is pointing to, means an audio icon. That means we are treating audio files on this timeline. This particular icon is locked icon, and we have it on all the timelines. You can lock this particular timeline. When you lock this particular timeline, then it is inactive. It is immovable. Whatever you are doing here is not affected. This is not affected. Okay, let me unlock it. Then this is the sound. If I mute this sound, this particular sound, if I mute it, I can mute it here. The title of this is Topa Labi Ashomia Fufu. Now, if I mute this, Topa Labi song will not be, I won't be able to hear it. Let me mute it. Can you see? I can only hear the sound of my videos. Let me mute the sound of my video. And let's see if you can hear any sound. You see we can't hear any sound. All right. So let me unmute Topa Labi. Can you see? We can hear Topa Labi's sound. All right. So that is for sound. You can mute your sound on your timeline if you don't want to display it. And these are done creatively. All right. We also have add track. I can decide to add this particular track that we are. If I add it, nothing will be displaying. Let us see. So I've hidden it, nothing is displaying. Okay, let me go to this particular track. Let me add this. Can you see? When I add this, it's hard to show the video on the next track because I have hidden this particular video. All right, let me also hide this particular video. Can you see? So that is basically how to work around your timeline, and this particular icon is for track height. You want to make it short, or do you want to make it tall, or do you want to keep it at default? Whichever you want. Then your audio wavelength, for now let me tell you something. Each video, in as much it has a sound, has audio wavelength apart from the normal mp3 audio that is here. Okay, so let us look at this and let us increase the audio wavelength to 100. Can you see? This is the audio wavelength of this particular video, and as a result we cannot even see the video wavelength when we increase it to 100. Let me readjust it to 60. Okay, 60 is still good because we can see some videos display on the particular clip, but I love putting it to to 30 so that I can see my videos clearly. All right, so that is about whatever is there. If you do not get this right, kindly repeat the video and also watch again. Then you can also send me a mail. I'll be glad to help you out. Let's talk about the features here. Let's talk about the features here. This is zoom. You can zoom in your timeline, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, and I've been literally using the plus and minus key. Plus and minus key. Plus key will increase it, while minus key will shrink it. Also, this zoom to fit. This is zoom to fit. It will just adjust it to the normal zoom. We do not have to bother so much about all that. And also just ensure that everything here is turned on. Everything here is turned on. This is actually for voice. If you want to record, let's say I want to record on my timeline. For example, I want to record on this particular timeline. I'll just click on record. Then it will tell me which mic am I using to record and all. But yeah, then if I'm ready, I'll just click on the record button. But I do not want to record because I do not want it to interfere with what I am doing. I can reduce echo, mute project, then enhance my video, which is actually pro. Then I hit the record button, so you can actually record on CapCut. All right, that is all about that. This is called markers. Well, markers is just for you to know where you are working on. What, for example, you want to go back to a particular clip or particular timeline and you don't want to forget, you can just mark it here. Can you see? It is marked already. Or maybe I want to mark it here. I'll just click on mark so that I know where I want to go back to. You can adjust the marking, the mark. You can adjust it to anywhere, just to know that you have to go back to this particular timeline to do one thing or the other. This is if you want to delete. Let's say we want to delete. But I don't advise you use all these keys for deleting or for splitting. Just use your backspace, your delete icon, so that you do not delete what is valuable. Okay, then this is undo, this is redo, and this is select A will drop all your short keys that is on. For example, let's say I put in my split button, which is B, and I just want to drop it so that I will continue with my editing. I'll just click on A, or I'll go back to the keys here and I'll just select A. All right, if we click on our videos, any of the video, we have the permission to delete the video. You can click on delete here, And we can freeze frame our video. I'll teach you that in our subsequent lessons. So for example, if I click on freeze frame, that means, for example, if I want to freeze frame this particular let me mute this particular timeline, I'll just click on freeze frame. So this frame is now in form of is freezed already and is in form of picture. So for example, let me play it.
Another challenge that I first.
Can you see? It is freezed. It is just used to freeze a particular video to turn it to an image. All right. And images can be stretched till Jesus come. You can keep stretching an image, but a video cannot be stretched because it already has a duration. An audio cannot also be stretched because it has a duration. The only way where you can stretch a video is if you decrease the speed, which I will still teach you the speed, but it also has a duration. All right, so let me just undo this one by clicking this. All right, I have undone my action. Okay, the next thing we'll be talking about here is the import. So if I click on import, I have the permission to import videos here. If I click on audio, it will load all the audios in the library. When we talk about audio, we talk about the music, the sound effects, the copyright. So you can check your copyright. Whichever audio that you use, you can check if it has a copyright claim here, and that is when you are signed in. Then extract audio. You can extract video audio here. Let us look at that. So you can see I actually clicked on a video. Let me do that again. Sorry, I just have to delete this. Okay, so this is a video, and importing it will turn it to an audio automatically. We have brand music here, so you can drag this here. Whatever you need here, whatever you see here can be dragged to your timeline. We have brand music when you are signed in, and a whole lot. You have effects, a lot of effect transitions and all that you can navigate and use in your videos. That is when you are signed in, and you are signed in to an internet. All right, so that is for audio. We have text. We have a lot of text templates, audio, auto caption. We have stickers. We have a lot of stickers that you can use, but you have to download them. Some are free, some are not free. We have effects, lots of effects that you can use on your video, blur effects, zoom effects, a lot of effects that you can just drag and place on your video, whichever timeline that you want the video to, you want the effect to be affected. I'll still teach you all these things. I'm just walking you around CapCut. We have transitions. Transitions are not effects. Transitions are from one clip to another, or from one audio to another. Transitions cannot serve as an effect. So if I want to put anything in my video, I will need to split the video. If I split the video, then I can put the transition in between the videos. As you can see, the transition is there already. The transition cannot stay on a video, can only stay in between two clips. Can only stay in between two clips. All right, we have a lot here that we will still talk about. We have captions, filters. Caption is just like your auto caption, where if you're speaking English, CapCut has the power to transform whatever you are saying to a text to text. So we have filters, we have adjustments, filters, and all. All right, we have adjustments where the color grading of your videos are done. All right, then this particular interface is where we see the output of whatever we are doing on a video. This is where we see whatever we are doing on a video, and this particular interface is where we see the information, not only the information, but where we control whatever we are doing on a video. And every clip, every little thing that you put on your timeline can be controlled here. Let me click on this transition. Can you see that we can control our transition here? We can control the duration. If I click on this filter, it can also be controlled here. If I click on this video, we have a lot of controls that we can make on this particular video. On this particular video, we have the video controls, where we have the scalings, the blending, the stabilizing, the enhancing image, a whole lot. We have the remove background, the mask, the retouch. We have the audio. I don't want this video to be too long. We have the audio, the speed, the animation, the tracking, the adjustment, and everything, which we will talk about explicitly in this course. Thank you so much for doing this with me. See you in our next video.